Hello everybody, and welcome to this tutorial where I will be showing you how to make an overlay like the one you see on screen currently for OBS, so you can stream on Twitch and stuff with a nice professional look. Right, so I'm going to teach you how to do something like this. You can either have face cam here, you can have whatever you want here, but I need to make one anyway because if I go to my gaming actual stream bit, I don't have an overlay. So basically I want to make an overlay, and I decided why not make a tutorial at the same time. So what we're going to do, to start this, you're going to need some sort of photo editing software. This can either be Photoshop or whatever, but the one I'm going to recommend to you is Gimp. It's free editing software. It's basically exactly the same as Photoshop. There will be some features which are different, but I guess you'll only notice them if you're a professional photo editor, which I am not. But yeah, that's another thing, guys. You do not need to be a professional for this. It's literally basic stuff. I literally learned this on my own in about half an hour. It's not that hard. By watching this video for like a minute, you could probably figure out what I'm going to do. But other than that, we're going to continue on and we're going to make it. So what you're going to do, you're going to go to your browser to download Gimp. You can go to www.gimp.org and download it. It is multi-platform, so you can download it on OS X, Windows or Linux, whatever. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long to download. It's completely free. You're not going to have like some random charges at any point, and it's fine. So once you've got that, you should go through the installer, which I'm not going to do because I'm sure if you've got OBS, you know how to go through an installer. And if you're in the 21st century, to be honest, you should know how to go through an installer. But I'm just going to move this off screen for a second. Now that's installed, what you should do, there might be an icon on your desktop, but if not, you want to just type in Gimp. And it should come up as GIMP 2 or just GIMP, whatever, and then you're going to click on it. I already have it open. By the way, guys, if it's your first time opening it, it might take a few minutes just to load up and stuff, because it needs to download assets and stuff and like all the stuff. But yeah, basically this is what it's going to look like when you get in. It's going to look fairly basic. You've got your tools and that over here, you've got your layers and brushes, etc. over here, and this is going to be your main little area. And to start, what we're going to do, we're going to click File, New, and we're going to make a nice little big full HD template for it. So it's going to have the width of 1920 by 1080, which was already there, so I don't know why I rewrote it. But basically that is full HD. If you want a little bit of a less resolution, like so it doesn't take as much file space, or you don't know if you can stream that resolution, you could do 1280 by 720. That is still HD, but it's just not full HD. I'm going to stick with 1920 by 1080 just because I like it like that. Right, then you're just going to click OK, and it'll give you this nice big template here. Right, so what you're going to do here is to start, well, by the way guys, your background will be white. I don't know why mine was black, but to start you're going to be making some sort of background, your colour scheme, whatever. You could just have it one solid colour, you could have it an image off the internet, but I'm going to do a gradient because that's how I like mine, that's how I'm going to want mine to be. So yeah, basically this tutorial is also just going to be me kind of going through how I'm doing mine, and then you could copy off that, change stuff to make it suit your Twitch channel or your YouTube channel to port over to Twitch, whatever. So yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to start by choosing two colours. I already have them selected over here. Mine's black, which should already be selected here. If not, then you can just go here. You got this little thing selected there. You got all these different colours, but if you go to the top corner, that'll always be black. Or you could type it in if you know HTML. There you go. You've got your black. If you want green, you can get your green over here. Or, well, sorry, not if you want green. If you want your second colour, you can get that over here, and that can be any colour you want as well. The black doesn't have to be black. This is just how I'm doing it. So I'm just going to quickly give it myself a nice little green. Right, there we go. That should be a nice green. That's alright. Okay, and now I'm going to just click OK. So now I've got my gradient. Actually, that's a bit dark. I'm going to make it a bit brighter. Should be okay. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the gradient tool, and that is over here on the left, the one which is like a little like dark grey to kind of light grey gradient thing. You're going to click on that, and then what you're going to do, you'll have your tool, it'll slightly change a bit, it'll have that gradient square, and what you're going to do, you're going to select part of your screen, click, drag, and then you're going to let go somewhere else, and it'll make a gradient across that angle from the first colour to the second colour. As you can see, I've got a nice little gradient now. So if you do make a mistake here, you can literally just go over it again. It'll adjust the gradient. If you want it the other way, you can have it the other way, whatever you want. It's fairly easy to do. Shorter you make your gradient, the quicker it's going to be. Longer you make it, the more like blended it's going to be. I kind of like it about like that, so I'm gonna have that. Okay, actually, bit back, bit more. I'm gonna get this right. Okay, there we go. I think that's okay. So now this is going to be my basic background for behind my gameplay and stuff like that. If you want, you could just leave it like this and you could put that straight in, but I want to add a few more features. Right, to start with, I want to dedicate an area to my gaming display, so I know where my gaming is going to be, like my game capture. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start, just to get the to make sure it's still at 16:9 resolution, what you're going to do, you're going to right click here, new layer, and that should still be 1920 by 1080p. Oh, it's already named it video placement. Interesting. But yeah, that's what I was going to call it anyway, video placement. And then you're just going to click OK. Right. And you may be like, wait. Okay, never mind. I completely ignore those last like few words I just said. But right, so now what you're going to do, you'll have this new layer, which you can see, it's got this checkered thing there, which means it's transparent. But I don't want it transparent. I want to be able to know what's going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to swap these two colours by clicking this here, because I want to use my green, right? I'm going to click that fill tool, I'm just going to fill it. And there, now you can see the entire screen is green. It may be like, wait, well, if you just filled that in green, haven't you just lost your gradient? No, this is a photo edit, it's multi-layers, so my background is still there, behind this, and my video placement is above. But of course I don't want my video placement across the entire screen, or else that defeats the purpose of an overlay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click this button here, which is a resize tool. Now I'm going to click on my layer, and that gives us the option to resize. Right, now if I started to resize, as you can see, it would let us resize to like any scale. But I don't want to do that, I want to keep it in the same aspect ratio, so I'm just going to quickly reset this to how I had it. Right, there we go. Oh, whoops. I'm good. Okay. Oops, it's moved it. I'm just going to cancel for a second. Okay, there we go. Right, so what I want to do, I want to keep it the same aspect ratio. So what you do, this little like chain here, you click that, they'll go together, and that keeps the aspect ratio locked. So if you scale that down, the other one gets scaled down. So it's all nice and good. But I'm just, to make it quicker, I'm just going to drag this. As you can see, it keeps the same ratio whether I move my mouse whatever way. So I always know I've got like a full HD 16:9 resolution thingamabob. Right, so I'm just going to move this to the corner a bit because I did adjust it accidentally before. There we go. Resize this bit, and I think that'll do. So now, you may still be like, but I can still see it. It's like full scale still. It doesn't update until you actually click scale. So now that I'm when I hit scale, it's gonna actually like change to this like checkered like boxy area thing. Oh my god, my voice. As you can see right now. So there we go. This is where my gameplay is gonna go. So it looks a bit weird now, but because my gameplay is gonna be here, you're not gonna really notice this big green box. Right. So now that we've done that, what I'm gonna want is a box for my Twitch chat. Because what I like to do, I like to display my Twitch chat on stream. So I'm going to make a little box to designate that area. If you want to make the actual Twitch chat display on screen, you're going to have to install a plugin and go onto a certain website, which you can find out on other YouTube videos. So if you search up how to add Twitch chat to OBS, you'll find out there. I'm not going to explain now, but actually, if you want to see another tutorial on how to do that, tell us in the description and I'll probably do it. But for now, I'm just going to imagine that you've done that, or you can skip this step, whatever. I'm just going to make a little box for my Twitch chat. It also doesn't have to be used for Twitch chat. It could just be used for a box of your liking, whatever you want to put in that box. But yeah, it's a pretty basic box. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, new layer, and then I'm going to call this one Twitch chat. Right, to start, I'm going to estimate a width of 300 by, let's do 900. Right, okay. Let's click OK. Okay, so I can see this like black and yellow checkered line now. That is not the scale I want. I mean, it's close, but it's not the one I want. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click on this, I think. Yeah, scale layer. And then as you can see, I've still got my scale that I had before, and I can change that. But this time, I don't want the ratio to stay the same. I want it to be different. So I'm just going to click this lock again until they're separated. And then I can change it to Like, I can affect each, like, width and height without affecting the other. So I'm going to estimate the height to be about 700 then, because it's a bit too long at the moment. Right, scale. That's perfect. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to fill this in with a green as well. So I'm just going to click the fill tool. I've already got my green here. Click. Nice. Okay, so now I'm just going to click this move tool to drag it into place where I want it. Like so. There we go. I actually might make it a little bit longer. So scale layer. Let's do 750 because I have that little extra room. Scale. What happened there? Let's go back. Oh, it was unlocked, like aspect ratio. So let's try that again. Scale layer. Unlock. 750. Bang. There we go. So it's scaled up a bit. We'll move that down. And there we go. So we've now got a nice little area for our chat. But I don't want it. Actually. Yeah, I'm going to change it slightly. What I want a kind of black border around it with the green inside. So what I'm going to do, I am going to select this tool. This is the rectangle select. There's also an oval select and like a free select where you can drag out anything you want and select it all. And then click then. Now I've got that weird thing selected. I don't want to do that. There's also magic select, which selects stuff by colour. So if I click the green, it'll select pretty much everything on my layer by green. But I don't want to do that. I want rectangle select for this, so I'm going to click that, and I'm just going to approximate an area slightly on the inside, so we'll have a bit of a leftover edge for border. Right, here we go. And boom. So now we've got this area selected. What I can do, switch these back round, so the black's here, and then click the fill tool and fill it in. But oh wait, I don't want that. I want the black on the outside and the green on the inside. So how am I going to do this? Well, to start, I'm going to click Control Z to go back because that was a mistake. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to click my selection and click Invert. So now, instead of selecting the inside, it's selecting the outside of this layer. And remember, this is its own layer. It's not going to affect anything else. It's just this little area here. So now it's selected the outside, and I click. It gives the black border just to that little area. So now it's all done. I'm going to click selection again, see if I can change it slightly, because, don't know if you've noticed guys, but this side's a little too thin here. So just to change this, I'm just going to maybe select like a little strip along here and then fill that in. Why not? That should work. Let's do that. Then the fill tool, and plonk that in there if I can. Okay, there we go. Now that border's perfect, I think. So I'm going to just click select all so I can't see the dotted line. I'll actually click on the background. There we go. So now I've got my gameplay area, I've got my chat area, and what I could do if I wanted, I could designate an area for my face cam, but I'm not going to do that in case I want to change my face cam or move it around a bit, so I'm just going to leave that. But I know I am going to put my face cam there, and that seems like a good size already. So now I've got this blank space at the bottom, and what I want to do here is fill it with social media. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click here, click on this one because this is the right browser. I've got two screens by the way, so I've got another Chrome opened up, just so I've got other stuff on there. But what you're going to do, you're going to search for the social, well, if you want to do it like me anyway, you're going to search for the logo of the social media one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to type in Twitter logo. I've already searched it in the past because I made the same for my previous one. Then I'm going to click on one of the logos. For now I'm just going to click images so we can get a bit of a better view. This one, I think this is the one I had in the past. Yeah. And by the way guys, if you get something with this checkered edge, that means that part's transparent. So I've got a transparent edge here with this, which is perfect. So what you can do, you can right click, save image as, and I'm just going to temporarily save this to my desktop as Twitter icon. Yep, okay, that'll do. And now I've got a nice Twitter icon, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to GIMP again, minimize Chrome actually, and now I'm going to look for my little logo, which is somewhere on my desktop, if I can find it. It should be over here somewhere. Twitter icon, there it is. Just going to drag and drop that in. Should make its own new layer, which it has. There we go. But I want to drag it to the top quickly. There we go. We've got a Twitter logo. It's a bit too big, so I'm just going to scale this down to that's locked in position. Nice. So it'll stay as a square. To about that. I'm going to put it here for now. See how that'll do. And scale. Right. Oh, of course that didn't work. I shouldn't move it when you're scaling. You should keep it inside its own layer box. So I'm going to scale it down like I had there. But I'm just going to keep it where it is. So, scale. There we go. Right, now I'm going to anchor layer, and for some reason the layer stayed the same size. I should have actually scaled the layer instead of scaling just the image, but it's okay, it doesn't really affect it much. It just means I've got this odd little border which isn't actually to the size. So I'll just click on my Twitter bird now, move them down to where I want them, which will be here. That's good. Right, now what I want it to say, I want some text saying at GamerBoy1110, because that's my Twitter. So there's this website I really like to use to get special text. It's called cooltext.com. I think it's a .com, I'm not sure, but it's called cooltext. Yeah, if you type in cooltext you should always find it. Yeah, it's cooltext.com. Just want to go to a regular site. Right, so basically you get to the site, you've got loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of different like text which you can use. I always go for the first one, the skate, because I really like that one. It works well. I've got that on my channel, if you can't tell. If you look at my actual channel and check out other videos and stuff, you should see this type of text. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm now going to write what I want, which is at, oh, wrong button, at GamerBoy1110. Okay, and I highly recommend you go check out my Twitter, where you'll find out lots of information about when I'm about to go live and stuff like that, and when I've uploaded videos, if you want to stay on track with my channel. If you just here for the tutorial, and that's fine as well. So now you got that, you can change the scale of it and stuff, but the scale's fine, for me anyway. And now I'm just going to click logo and move on to the next bit. Now, this is gradient. If you click use gradient, it'll add some sort of weird gradient, so I don't like that. I'm just going to untick that, and it can still be a gradient anyway. It'll have a start color and end color. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with, wait, I'm just going to quickly see which is where start is. I don't know if it starts at the top or at the bottom. Okay, this is at the top. For the top, I'm going to want like a light green. So I'm going to make it light green, which is about, you could choose it on here. I just prefer typing like this. So I'm going to have that, A100. There we go. Now it's got that green at the top. Looks a bit weird because I don't want that. I want a black. But if I do a fully black, which I found out in the past, it doesn't really work. As you can see, it gets too dark. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of make it a little bit green. So I'm going to go about 6000. So now it's a little bit green. It's a little bit too dark. Let's go 8000. That's a bit better. And let's boost this up a bit to maybe like C1. There we go. That's perfect. That's exactly how I want it. I'm now going to click. I could add a shadow and stuff like that, which actually, you know what? I'm actually going to add a shadow. I never add shadows. How good is it? Oh, that looks alright. Okay. This is actually the first time I've used a shadow on this. So it's actually quite nice. Adjust this to adjust the position of the shadow and stuff. And shadow color, of course, opacity, strength, basically. But yeah, once you've made your logo exactly how you want it, you could add images, stuff like that. What you're going to do, you're going to click create logo. And then it's done. Download image. And then it downloads to here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on this, drag it off here, move to GIMP, and drop it into GIMP. And there we go, we've got a new layer with that text. So let's drag this down here. As you can see, it works a bit okay. The scale of the Twitter icon seems a bit too big currently, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scale that down a bit. Whoopsie daisy, don't want to scale you. About maybe there. Let's drag this up a bit. Okay, there we go. Now the scale to each other looks a bit better. Let's drag them in position. There's a lot of fine tuning you'll have to do to make it look just how you want. Okay, that's pretty much how I want that. Now I want to do my YouTube logo. But because I think you get the idea now, I'm not going to run through that entire thing again. I already have my Twitter logo saved like this. My YouTube logo, I mean. And, well, not YouTube logo, but the YouTube, like, little information bit is already been saved because I made it in the past for my other stream thing. My other overlay, which I'll show you here. As you can see, it says, it's got the YouTube logo and then Gamer Boy Robbie. I've already got that saved somewhere, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to Google get that. Which is in a certain area. I'll quickly grab this, guys, and then I'll come back. Okay, guys, I found the image, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag this in, and boom, it's there. But it's behind, so I'm just going to drag this to the top. If it lets us. There we go. Okay, so, by the way, guys, if you're wondering how I got these two to stay together like this, basically, I clicked File New, made its own thing in the past, put them together in its own, like, image and then exported it so I can have these together constantly. I've done the same with my Twitter logo, which I'm actually going to quickly replace this in a minute, just because I've got it how I want it on a different file. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do that. So I'm just going to drag that into position about there. Scale this down a bit because it's a bit too big. Right about there. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, now click the move icon. I'm going to move that to where I want it. Actually, yeah, the Twitter icon's a bit different colour to that, so I'm going to get the other Twitter icon that I made in the past and just use that. But it was the same technique, I just had the colour slightly different, so just going to delete that layer for now. Delete that layer for now. And get the one that I already made. Right. I could have stuck with that one and just remade this one to make the colours match, or edited the text, but I didn't want to. I've done this to be efficient, so I might as well use it. Right, that should do. Let's drag this down a bit like that. And there we go. Okay, now we've got a gaming overlay. It's basically complete. You could add some extra stuff if you want, like your logos, names, whatever. That could be done with cool text again, or if you don't want to use any special text, you could just go into the text button here and write text. Got all the different fonts like you'd expect, colours, all that stuff. It's pretty standard, but I prefer cool text. It gives a bit of a difference to it. So yeah, that's that done. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to either save or export. I'm going to do both. So I'm going to click Save As. I'm going to find out where I want to save it, which is in my external hard drive. Oop, that's fine. I don't care if you can't read it. So my external hard drive is here. Go to Stream Stuff. And now I'm going to just name this as Gaming Overlay. I'll just name it as Gaming Overlay. So now I've got the Gaming Overlay that I can edit, but that won't be operational inside of OBS. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to save it as a PNG as well. So what you do, you click File, Export As, and then I'm going to save it as Gaming Overlay once again. Delete this XCF. But this time it'll be a PNG. So export. So now I've got both. I can edit it if I want, but I can also use it like this if I want. Stream Stuff. Save. Why does it keep going to there? Stop going to there. Save. What? It keeps going in that button thing for some reason. I don't know why. It's a bit annoying. Oh well. Let's try this again. Gaming Overlay. Export. And then you can change some stuff. Yeah, I never change this because I don't really know what it does. So I just click Export. And there we go. It's done. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close out this because I don't want to change anything. Then close this one again. And it'll shut everything down. So now we're finished with GIMP. We can open up OBS. Right, so I've got OBS open over here. I'm going to click on Gaming Main. And I've got this. For now, I am going to delete. I might as well just delete everything for now. And then I'll add them back in after. So yeah. Remove. 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 And remove. Okay, so this is what yours will be like to start if you've just opened up OBS. So what you're going to do, you're going to find where you saved your file, which mine is over here. Oh, whoops, didn't want to full screen that. As you can see, it's here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drag. Actually, I can't drag and drop. What am I doing? Right click. Add. In the source, by the way, guys, you're going to have the scenes, you're going to have the sources. You're going to make a scene. Call it whatever you want. Then in sources, you're going to right click. Add. Image. Call it whatever you want. I'm just going to call this overlay. And then you're going to browse your images. So mine is here. I'm going to have to find this. Oh, it's already in the right page. Thank you. And then gaming overlay. That's it. Now it has the like link to it here. It won't show up yet, but then you just click OK and Shakuya Shika. It's in. It's ready. So I'm going to close this down because I don't need this anymore. Right now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click, add some basic stuff. I'm going to start with a video capture device, which will be my face cam. So face cam. Okay. And then once that's done, I'm going to select my camera, which is that one. Click OK. And then my face cam will appear. There it is. It's a bit too big, so I'm going to click edit scene. Scale this down nice to how I want it around here. And I actually want to crop this a bit because that's a bit too big. So I'm just going to right click, properties. I think it's properties. It might be filters actually. Oh wait, never mind. I think, yeah. Hold Alt and then drag on the edges and you can crop it. So a bit too small. Maybe like push this out a little bit. How about that? Right, and then I'll scale it. I'll take do I need the top? How much do I move around? Don't move around too much. I'll bring the bottom up a bit. I'll scale it down now, actually. I think that's good. And Shikuya Shika. It looks quite small, but if you're looking at this full screen on actual stream, it'll be fine. So I got my face cam in, and now I want to add my gameplay. So my gameplay is going to be either monitor capture, or it's going to be a game capture. So for now, I'm just going to choose monitor capture because I don't have a game open. And it'll be monitor 1. I never mess around with any of these settings as well. I just keep it. I just choose my monitor. Could change if you want to see your mouse in the game or not, or like on screen. I'm just going to tick that because I like to see my mouse. Then click OK. So now my game's here, but of course that's too big as well. So edit scene. I'm going to shrink that down a bit. Just click edit scene again because it was already in edit mode. I'm just going to scale that down. And remember this green box we made? I'm going to position it in there just how I want it. And there. That's exactly how I want it. So now we have got our gameplay, we have got our camera in our display, and everything's good. Right. I'm going to add two. This is a plugin, by the way, guys, CLR browser. This allows me to link notifications in Twitch chat and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, add CLR browser. I'm going to call this one notifications. Enter. I'm going to do it again. Once this is done, I'll add the actual link after. Oh, it's froze. There we go. Okay, now this is where you'd put your link to your browser if you have got it. But I'm just going to click OK for now because I don't want to affect it. Got another CLR browser, and I'm going to call this one. It temporarily for like just for an example, it'll choose the OBS website straight off. But I'm going to change that. And then the second one's going to be called Twitch chat. I'm just click OK again. Right, now I already have these in my different things, which will appear here. See, it's connected to Twitch chat. That's because it uses a special, it uses my own link. My own account for thingy link. I don't know what it's called. But it's got my special Twitch chat link there. So what I'll do, Twitch chat, properties, input that. I think we had a width of 300, so I'm going to do about 290. By a height of, it was 750, so I'm going to do 740. There we go. And then this is here, it should say connecting. Yeah, it's saying connecting. It's a bit hard to see at the moment, so I'll just move my notifications out the way. Twitch chat, I'm going to drag this into position. Actually, guys, I'm going to full screen this so it makes it a lot easier. That's better. Scale this the size I need it, and actually do want that taller because it's gone a bit funny. So I'm going to right click on Twitch chat, properties again, make it taller. 760. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I will increase it a little bit just to make it a bit better. Properties 765. So you guys, a lot of fine tuning in this. You just have to try and get everything perfectly right. 75. Yeah, okay, that's pretty much perfect. Okay, there we go. So now my Twitch chat's there. I will open up Twitch on my other monitor. You won't be able to see this for the moment, but if I go to my channel and write something in Twitch chat, that will appear on here. So I'm going to write hello in my Twitch chat. Hello, enter, and then it appears on here, and then that would stream back onto my stream, and you'd be able to see. It's all cool. So now this other one here is called notifications. This is so when people subscribe to me and stuff or follow me. I can't subscribe yet, I'm not that big, but if they follow me, I'll get a notification, or if they donate to me, I'll get a notification as well. So I'm going to go cam only because I've also got the link for that there. Right click, properties, notifications, copy that, nice, gaming main. Click on notifications, right click, properties, paste the same link, and okay. I'm going to drag this here because this is where I'm going to want it to pop up when I get something. This looks all weird right now, but you got to remember this area is going to be a game. So if I drag this like this, it looks a bit better. It's small, but you can actually tell what's going on a bit better. It doesn't look as confusing. If I click alert box and choose an alert, I will get an alert. Are you ready? As you can see, if someone subs, I'll get that button. If someone follows, I'll get this. If someone donates, I'll get this. And it all just works. Right, now there was one more thing I had on this one, which was this moving text. This doesn't require any sort of add-on. You can do this yourself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to right click here, add, and if I can find it, add text. There we go. I'm going to call this moving banner. Okay, right, so this is pretty much made to have some normal text. I'm just going to put in a few basic words. I'll edit it soon. Hello. Goodbye. I don't know, apple pie. There we go, that's a good one. And then what you'll do, you can choose all your like different fonts and stuff, colours, all that interesting stuff, whatever you want. But then to make it move, what you're going to do, you are going to go to, if I can find it, sometimes my brain does not function 100%, scroll speed, yeah, and then you're going to increase that. So I'm going to put this about, I think it's about 60 I have it. And as you can see, it starts scrolling. If you don't like the speed, you want to adjust it, you just right click on the moving banner or whatever you called it, properties, and adjust the speed. Right, for now I'm going to change the colour of this though, if I can. Actually, I want to make it like my other ones. All my other ones say the same thing, so I'm going to change it to that. So right click, properties, I'm going to copy everything in here. If I can. Okay, I can't. I'm going to have to select everything all. Then Control C. Font size 52. Okay, scroll speed 60. So I'll go here. Properties. Paste this. I'll go. Then it was font size 52. Scroll speed 60, yep. And then color was black. So if I just change this to black. There we go. And then it had a outline which was white. I don't remember, unfortunately, how big it was. I think that'll do. I'll do that. Might have a conversation in chat. And then thanks for watching. It's very close. I'm going to add some spaces. There we go. Okay, now everything's good there. This is way too long, so I'm also going to crop this down. I'm just going to full screen it so I can see better. I hold Alt once again to crop. Scale it down. Oh crap, I'm not even holding Alt. I was actually holding Control. Okay, I need to undo this. Oh crap, I can't undo. Oh well. Let's just imagine that never happened, okay? Right, there we go, that's about the size. Put you there. Still need to crop it a bit to about there. And then that'll go across the top of my screen when I'm gaming. So as you can see, it's still there. I'll try and increase it a bit, but I don't want it to get in the way. Alright, so it's going across. It says thanks for watching. Check out my Twitter and YouTube. Feel free to donate. I really appreciate it. Okay, I might speed it up a bit after this, but yeah, that is pretty much it. There's an overlay done. I've added this text thing, the chat, which you'll have to try and do on your own notifications. You'll figure that out on your own. I'll give you a clue. For the notifications, you want to go to twitchalerts.com for the chat. Unfortunately, I don't remember what website I use for the chat. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, favourite, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next video, whatever I make. Bye! Oh, I'm not going to question what just... Oh, no! 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 No, that did not just happen. If I like hold my hand, can I like... Oh, yes! I am a ninja! Okay, I'm dead. I'm alive! I didn't pop!